Hey you guys, this is Michelle Goldstein with Heart Alchemy Yoga, and today we're going to do another flow. I'm going to lead another flow practice. I too have a daily yoga flow practice, and I know that a number of you do as well. So one of the big requests that we get is just more flows. So here you go. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Come to your mat. Come to extended child's pose. Arms reach out in front of you. Hips root down on the heels. In this first child's pose, start to relax the elbows down. Rest your forehead down on the ground if you can. And bring some awareness to your breath. Bring some awareness to the experience of breathing here. And feel how it feels to allow your body to rest completely in the pose. And then when you're ready, start to activate the arms. Come up to your hands and your knees. Tuck your toes under, and let's come back to our first downward dog pose. So downward facing dog, and all of these vinyasas that I teach, that we do in these videos, are extremely active, strength building, and even intense in a lot of ways. So let's today practice within the intensity of the moment. Even if it's kind of easy for you, it's still, you're working. See if you can find a little softening, a little shavasana, a little relaxation within the experience of your flow. Okay, so inhale, shift forwards to plank position. And exhale, lower down to chaturanga. And we'll just jump right in here. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, draw the hips back to downward facing dog pose. We'll just go ahead and just jump in and allow the body to warm up. But as we warm the body up, keep your mind cool. Keep your head cool. Okay, and then go ahead and step your right foot up to your hands. And step your left foot up to meet your right foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forwards. Go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back. Hug the belly in as you stretch the arms up and over. Okay, so bear in mind that you can use a strap or a towel to grab onto behind your back in these stretches if it helps you. In this arm variation, flex your thighs a little bit. Shift your weight forwards to the balls of your feet. And then come all the way up to stand. Circle the arms up, inhale. And exhale, fold forwards, come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Then exhale, step your left foot back behind you. And go ahead and lower the left knee to your mat. And press your right leg straight. Flex your right foot, curl the right toes back, and retract the shoulder heads to keep the extension of the spine, or to encourage the extension of the spine. You can also take your hands to blocks on either side of your right leg here if it's challenging for you to be in this pose. And then rebend the right knee, plant the right foot, take the arms up. Soften the shoulders, hug the belly in, lift the heart. And just one more breath here. Okay, release the hands down, step to downward facing dog pose. Inhale to plank, and exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, over the toes, upward dog, and exhale back to downward dog pose. Deeply breathing through the nose. Okay, and then step the left foot through. And step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Interlace with the opposite grip behind your back. Stretch the arms up and over. And allow your neck to soften completely. Lift the kneecaps up so the quadriceps engage. And come all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right leg back behind you. Set the right knee down. Press the left leg straight. Flex the left foot. Curl the left toes back. And work the inner edge of the left foot forward. So the big toe mound, press forwards. Outer foot curls back a little bit. And then bend the left knee. Plant the left foot, take the arms up for a low lunge. You can keep the toes on the back leg tucked or untucked, whatever feels better to you. Soften the shoulders for sure. What can you relax right now as your heart rate starts to just gently pick up in pace? And then lower the hands down. Step back, downward dog. Right, so we're keeping the mind cool by aligning it with our Ujjayi breathing practice. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale back to downward dog pose. Deep breath. Go ahead and bring your feet forwards to the front of your mat. You can walk or hop the feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up to stand up. Exhale, fold forwards, come all the way down. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, vinyasa. Make your way back and through your flow with your breath. Feel your fingers on the floor. Press all 10 fingers down. Spread your fingers wide. In fact, use the fingers as much as you're using the palm of your hand. That will help to alleviate some of the work on your wrists. And then when you're ready, bring your feet back up to the front of your mat. And one more time, lengthen, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Rise up to stand up, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards, come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga, step or jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog pose. Deep breath, deep breath. Okay, so step your right foot up to your hands. Come up to Crescent Pose. Be on the back toes in Crescent. Especially for the first couple lunges, I like to do with the hips leveled off before we start moving into Warrior Ones. Soften the shoulders, belly firms in. Sit down into it. And then take the hands down to the ground, step up onto the right leg, come to standing splits. If you practice with me regularly, then you know that I'm into this particular setup for sequencing to warm up. I like to stick with what works, even though I like to get creative too and try new things, but you're just warming up the hips, warming up the hamstrings, warming up the upper back. Belly in, one more breath here. And then step the left foot back behind you. Come back up to Crescent Pose just for a breath, gracefully. Bend the right knee, sweep the arms up. Then exhale the hands down to the ground. Step back to down dog, lift the right leg up. And go ahead and turn the right hip open, bend the right knee, and just take a few breaths here. So make sure you keep a little pelvic tilt. So the front of the pelvis lifts up towards your navel. Good, and then set the right foot down next to the left. Inhale to plank position. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Step the left foot up to your hands. Come up to Crescent Pose. Soften your shoulders. Engage the inner leg muscles. Breathe deeply. Good, and then take your hands down, step up onto the left leg, fold forwards into what you've got. Get the shoulders away from the ears. And just enjoy the breath. Enjoy the experience of breathing. You don't have to, but you can, and so why not? One more inhale, lift what you've got. And then softly step the right foot back behind you. Come up gracefully to Crescent Pose, inhale. And exhale, release the hands down. Step back to down dog, lift the left leg up. Go ahead and turn the left hip open, bend the left knee. Lower the left shoulder a little bit, and a little pelvic tilt, right, to protect the lower back. Good, and then set the left foot down next to the right. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog pose. Just as you start to warm up, you can work the muscles a little more, especially in the upper back. So lift the shoulder blades up, but stay relaxed. And then when you're ready, bring your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. And fold forwards on the exhale. We'll move into some Surya B. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, step back and lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot through, spin the back heel flat. Come up, warrior one pose, inhale. And exhale, release the hands down. Step to plank and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one pose, inhale. And exhale, release to plank and lower down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back to downward dog pose. So I read something a few weeks ago that said, calm is a superpower, right? I find that is the truth. Never mind flying. Can you just stay calm and present? That's yoga. Bring your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. It's easier to stay calm when we're relaxed. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. And fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, vinyasa, make your way back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back. Right foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one pose, inhale. And exhale, release to plank. And lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up for a breath. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release. And lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back to downward dog. So allow your superpowers to ignite and work. Put them into practice. Kindness is another superpower. But calm, I don't know about you, but calm for me can be very challenging at times. We're learning to stay calm regardless of the situation. It's easier to move through whatever we're moving through when we're We're chilled out as opposed to freaking out. You know what I mean? Bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, inhale. Fold forwards on the exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga, make your way back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot steps through, back heel flat. Warrior one, come up, inhale. And release to plank, lower down. Inhale up, exhale back. Left foot steps through, warrior one, come up, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Come to plank and lower it down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deeply breathing. Whenever I find myself getting wound up or triggered, whenever I remember to breathe. That's the secret. Go ahead and bring your feet to the front of your mat. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga, make your way back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps through, warrior one, come up. Inhale. Exhale, release, and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through, warrior one. Come up. Inhale, and release. So can you feel your heartbeat in your chest? Can you feel your muscles working to support you? And can you feel your breath like the harmony to the rhythm of your heartbeat, just soothing you and nourishing? Lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through to the front of your mat. Come up to warrior one. And let's go ahead and open up to warrior two pose. Okay, come to reverse warrior on the inhale. And exhale up and over to extended side angle pose. Feel the right knee bend, if you can, to 90 degrees. And work the back leg, the left leg straight. So sometimes we have to take a little bit longer step in order to get that action. The right knee bent to 90 and the back leg straight. And then start to get a little pelvic tilt, right? Front of the pelvis lifts up towards your navel. Tailbone points down towards your left heel. And then a little twist in the upper back. Okay, from here, come up to warrior two pose. And then lower the hands down to your mat. Come up on the back toes. Step back to plank. Roll to the outer left foot. Reach the right arm up for side plank. If you want a little more today, maybe you take the right foot to tree. Lift the hips up. And if you can, press the sole of your left foot on the ground. If you can't, don't worry about it. You could also put your left knee down. Just feel good about whatever you're doing. Regular side plank, modified side plank, or tree variation. Now release the right leg, right hand down, lower down. Inhale up, exhale back. Good, lift the left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step through, come up, warrior one. And open up to warrior two. Good, reverse warrior, inhale. And up and over for side angle on the exhale. Good, deeply breathing. If it helps you to widen your stance a little bit, then get that going. Slide the shoulders down the back. Relax your face. And just practice being here, active, working, but also so relaxed. And then come up to warrior two. Lower the hands to your mat, step to plank. Bring your feet together, roll to the outer left foot. Reach the left arm up, or pardon me, roll to the outer right foot, reach the left arm up. Maybe you take the left foot to tree. Lift the hips up. Breathe. Maybe you stamp the sole of the right foot into the ground. And then straighten the left leg. Come to plank. And lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog pose. Deep breath, deep breath. And bring your feet forwards to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale the palms together in front of the heart. Okay, so we're coming into tree pose on the right leg. So stand on the right leg, but we're taking the half lotus variation of tree. So grab onto the left foot with your right hand. Take that left foot to your right hip crease. Lower the left knee down towards the ground. So you'll be getting a little stretch along the groin and hip flexors. You can take the left hand to half namaste if you like. Soften your gaze. Where our eyeballs go, the energy of our attention tends to go. So soften your gaze in order to soften what's happening inside of you. Okay, and then hug your left knee into your chest. So you stand up tall, lift the left knee in and up. And we're going to shoot the left leg straight back to warrior one pose. Bend the right knee, reach the arms up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Fold forwards into humble warrior. Allow the neck to soften. Hug the right hip in. So it has a tendency to collapse out the right hip. Draw it into the midline of your body. Again, you can grab a strap or a towel with your hands if that helps you. And then hug the inner thighs together. Engage the inner leg muscles. Come up to warrior one. Still calm, still breathing. Open up to warrior two. Then straighten the right leg. Come in for triangle pose. Lengthen through the right side of your body. You can take the right hand to a block. You can take the right hand to your right shin or anywhere along your leg. Or you can take the right hand to the floor if, indeed, you can take the hand to the floor. So by that I mean, just be honest with yourself. We're not here to prove anything. In fact, if you want to prove something, just prove how little you have to prove. Just prove how much you care for yourself, first and foremost. Okay, now come from here to warrior two. Bend the right knee. Sweep up and back to reverse warrior. Inhale. And then exhale, lower the hands to your mat. Step back to down dog. Lift the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, right knee over to the left elbow. And then inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale the right knee over to the right elbow for a breath. And inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right knee hugs into the chest. Set the right foot down at the front of your mat. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand up. Exhale, the palms connect at the heart. So We'll come to tree pose with the half lotus variation, right? Right foot in the left hand, right foot to the left hip crease, lower the right knee, perhaps right hand to half namaste. Relax your face. We're retraining our bodies to be calm. That's one of the things that we're doing in yoga, and our mind and our heart. When water is calm, think about it, it's clear, you can see through it. When water is vicious or stirred up, it's much more difficult to see through it. Be like still, clear water. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hug the right knee into the chest. Now, if you don't feel very calm or clear, that's an excellent opportunity to practice being more calm and more clear. So to even see that you're perhaps angry or anxious or sad or something that could potentially be impeding on your ability to be calm, just observe it. Step back to warrior one with the right foot, bend the left knee, and when you see it, then you can work with it. Interlace the fingers behind your back, fold forwards. So if you get angry, and then you notice that you're angry, and you take a couple of deep breaths, wow, I mean, that's the practice in action. Never mind your humble warrior pose on your mat. Like, how are you living your life? How are you integrating what you're doing right now into your every moment? Slide the shoulders away from the ears. Hug the left hip into center, belly in a little bit, inner thighs engage. Come up to warrior one. And open up to warrior two pose. Okay, straighten the left leg, lengthen forwards, triangle pose. Deep breath. Slide the shoulders down the back. Maybe even just think about your forehead, your brow, relax it. Your jaw, you can even unhinge it a few times. You can make some funny faces. That's not a bad idea. It's actually really good for loosening up the muscles in the face. Oftentimes the jaw gets tight, and when we're stressed, it becomes repressed anger. Relax your jaw. And then come on up to warrior two. To reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale the hands down. Step to downward dog. Lift that left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, left knee over to the right elbow. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow for a breath. And inhale, one more. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot through to the front of your mat. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Lengthen, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Rise up to stand up, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. And then as you exhale, make your way back through chaturanga. Up dog is the inhale, and downward dog is the exhale. So we're just going to finish up with a couple of twists here. Step the right foot up to your hands, come to crescent. Okay, and then we're going to move from crescent into twisting half moon pose. So some of you might want a block to use in this pose. If you already know your hamstrings or outer hips are a little on the tight side, then grab your block. We'll take the left hand down under the left shoulder. This is where you would put your block. Flex the left foot, lengthen the left leg back. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Slide the shoulders down the back. Spread your toes. Excellent place to practice clear, calm mind. Calm in the body, even though you're working. And just one more breath here. Okay, and then you'll take the right hand down. Step the left foot back about 3 feet behind you. plant the left foot with the left toes turned in. Let your right hip collapse out to the right for a minute. Feel how that feels. And then draw the right hip in to center. Feel how that feels and keep it there. Okay, this is where you might want to block for probably the inside of your right foot. Some of you maybe hand touches the floor. Some of you maybe grab the outside of the foot. I'm going to teach hand on the inside of the foot today. Like I said, grab your block. You can take 2 blocks even if you need to. Reach the right arm up. Flex the thighs. Hug the inner legs together a lot. Like scissor the inner legs together. Jaw soft. Brow soft. Like integrate your superpower. Activate it. Good. One more breath. Open it up. And then right hand down. Step back to downward dog. You can feel free to let out a sigh or a big mouth exhale if that helps you. Release tension. And step the left foot up to your hands. Come to Crescent Pose. Okay, and then from here we're coming directly into twisting half moon. Right hand down under the right shoulder to the floor or a block. Flex the right leg strongly. Flex the left thigh. Left arm reaches up. Flex the right foot as well. By leg, I mean the quadriceps and the foot. Get a little bit of rotation in the upper back. Soften your jaw. Breathe. Good. And then lower the left hand first, I guess, and then step the right foot straight back behind you. Not I guess, but it'll make your life a little easier. Okay, now from here, let the left hip drop out a little bit. Feel how that feels. That's what we don't want. Now hug the left hip into center so you can feel what we do want. Right hand down to a block or to the floor. Left arm up to the sky. Engage the inner leg muscles. Shoulders slide down the back. Breathe. Get a little more lift with the left arm. Lift the left arm to open the chest, and then left hand down, downward facing dog. Good, you guys. Okay, so from here, set your knees down on your mat and stand up on your knees. And we'll come in for Camel Pose, Ustrasana. Bring the hands to your bottom. Lengthen the tailbone down. Lift the chest up. Bring the shoulder blades together onto the back. Maybe you start to drop the head back a little bit, but keep the back of the neck long. Some of you reach back for your heels. If that feels good, go for it. Good. One more breath in. And then come on up. And cross the ankles behind you. Come down to sit on your bottom. And go ahead and let's bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. Take the shoulders down the back. And just drop in. Let your head go. And just what can you relax here? So the quality of the movement that we are in now versus the quality of the movement that we were in even 5 minutes ago is pretty huge. Just note the quality and surrender to it. Allow it to be what it is without resistance. Okay, and then come on up, and we'll come to Pigeon Pose from here. So bring the right leg forwards, extend the left leg back, right knee to the right side of your mat. You know, if your hips start to open more, you'll be able to get the right leg parallel to the front edge of your mat. It's not at all the goal. You can keep the right knee a little more bent if that feels better to you. And then just walk yourself forwards, fold forwards. Just drop into yourself. Drop into the experience of being here right now. Okay, and then press yourself up. And we'll switch sides. Left leg forwards, right leg back. Fold in. One of the things that's always grabbed me in my practice from the very beginning is that truly I had no choice but to love myself when I was on the mat. It comes much more easily. It's the whole practice itself is the foundation of it is taking care of ourselves. So just allow this to be like a memory, a cellular memory. This is how it feels to truly care and love who I am. Let it make an imprint. And every time you return to it, you're training yourself to go there, to be in that state, which is actually our natural state. Press yourselves up. Okay, you guys, go ahead and bring the right leg forwards, both legs forwards. Flex your feet, reach the arms up, and then fold forwards into Paschimottanasana. Okay, and then roll yourself up. So if you're at home, you're welcome to take Shavasana. I'm actually going to teach a seated meditation today. So go ahead and either come down onto your back to rest, or if you'd like to practice a little sitting, then come to sit and close your eyes. Feel your body calm and open. Feel how it feels to be receptive and responsive to life as it flows through you. Allow it to flow. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. Lift your heart and bow to your inner teacher. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. This is Michelle Goldstein, and you're at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel to stay in the loop of future classes and offerings. Feel free to like and share our videos, comment on them. We love hearing from you. Thank you so much. Take care. Namaste.